Sag, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Sag, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a ninth house as part of our birth chart. Whether it is occupied or empty, we all deal with this energy to some degree on our journeys. So take what resonates here today, leave the rest for someone else. And I'm been guided to kind of zoom into the month of November, December, the rest of this year of 2024 for these collective readings, as opposed to the normal style of kind of being way zoomed out and just an overall message of your spiritual journey. We're going to zoom in a little bit for these messages. Time and energy are fluid though, right? So whether you find yourself here in November or December or sometime in the distant past or future, there'll be a message here for you to help you on your journey, to help you align, to help bring you, confidence, to help empower you along your journey. So with that, Sagittarius, I used this Shaman's Dream deck today along with the Illuminated Earth Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe. I usually like to grab a couple cards just to see what Spirit's wanting to bring through for your message, and this feels like a powerful one for the Sagittarian collective today. So we're going to run through these cards. I will show them to you, and then we will break it down, and feel free to drop any insights or downloads, visions, anything like that that you may get as we run through these cards. Drop that down in the comments. It's always interesting to kind of see things from all of the different points of view. So with that, the first card to come through for you today in the Shaman's Dream, number 22, master number, with the Fool's Embrace. That was clarified by this release card, Sag. Then we got the Woodwives with adaptability. That was clarified by this childhood energy here coming through. And then we got the Many Masks. Authentic self coming through, clarified by this Epiphany. Sagittarius, this really feels, again, like a big message for you. It feels like you're working through some deep energies right now. It may feel a little bit dense, but with this 22 coming out first, it's a master number. Sagittarius, I feel like you truly are an old soul, and you truly are mastering, kind of adapting and working with and transmuting these energies. So it feels like you're releasing a lot. It feels like a deep period of healing for the Sagittarius collective. And the Woodwives, the adaptability card being clarified by this childhood card, I was immediately drawn to these two rabbits in the childhood card, and it feels very much like Alice in Wonderland vibes, where I almost feel like I want to say, Sagittarius, in a sense, you're mastering the game. It feels like you are very gifted, and maybe you've been gifted from a young age. It feels like you're really learning to tap into those gifts and abilities now and really work with these energies to bring healing and to help you align with where your soul really wants to be on this journey here. With the Many Masks, the authentic self being clarified by this Epiphany card. When this came out, I heard a glorious unveiling of spirit. And so just kind of tying in with this adaptability and this Alice in Wonderland, with you kind of mastering the game in a sense, Sagittarius, it really feels like all of the work you've been doing, the situations and energies that you've been navigating here are bringing you not only into a space of like self-mastery, but true, unapologetic authenticity. And it feels like this is kind of being unveiled to you as well. So maybe you're even like discovering new parts of yourself, or parts of yourself that were buried or pushed down or hidden for, maybe a long time. It feels like this true you is really coming out at this time, Sag. And with this dragon's horde on the bottom of the deck, the jeweled web wanting to come out with that, everything being connected, all of the things kind of lighting up for us along our journey. That's a message as well. The dragon's horde was kind of separated or clarified by this separate card here in the illuminated earth. Okay, and this dragon's horde energy actually came out in Leo's reading as well. So if you have heavy Leo in your chart or any prominent Leo or fifth house placements, feel free to watch that reading as well if you feel guided. But what this feels like for real, Sag, is you're separating from anything that is not serving you, serving your soul, serving your journey, serving your purpose at this time. And the dragon's horde, to me, in this energy that's been coming through, really feels like the collective is making necessary decisions right now for their future, for their purpose, for their destiny. And it feels a little bit difficult. It feels like we're probably meeting some resistance. It feels like these realizations and these truths that are coming through may not be the easiest to see or to kind of deal with, but it feels collectively like we're stepping into our power and we're saying, you know what, this needs to be done. That's kind of the energy I feel from this, separating from all that is no longer serving us. It's like this energy, Sag, feels like you've learned and you're no longer falling for the okie doke. It's like, fool me once, right? I'm not going back, or I'm not doing that again. And with this jeweled web, as I picked up the shaman's dream, the jeweled web kind of stuck on the table here. And I can see these sparks lighting up for you. And what I mean by that is, whether it's like ideas, situations, relationships, epiphanies, there are things happening in your reality right now that are catching your attention, and this is for a deeper reason. This is for it's part of your path, it's part of your journey. What is lighting up on this jeweled web for you at this time? So whether this is like the urge to do this or that, or an opportunity coming in, or, a new idea, this feels like, Sagittarius, the divine is guiding you into a new space. Okay, so it's like, it feels really like you're aligning with a new timeline here, Sagittarius. So with that, I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we'll dive in to this reading. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you for stopping through, Sag. Thank you for being here, in this space with me, with us. Hope everybody is blessed, well, and in great spirits. Okay. Holy, divine Mother and Father, source of all creation and creation itself. Messages for my sages today, for my Sagittarius family, for their highest good. Anything Sag needs to hear or know. Any messages that will bring the family clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding. Any messages that will empower my sages and help them align with their highest selves and their highest timelines, with their best lives. And of course, above all, any messages that will help the Sag family and the collective align with the highest divine will for their journeys, for our journeys through this lifetime, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Honor the sparks. Spirit is saying to honor the sparks, whatever that means for you, Sagittarius. Chiron coming through. So there is some deep healing happening right now. We're going to grab some of these astrology cards before we jump into the tarot. So what's the message here? What are the energies? What's the word? Spirit, what's the word? Libra. Ninth house, beautiful. We're gonna grab one more. Okay. Conjunction. Libra, ninth house here. Conjunction. Self-care, wellness, agriculture. For a lot of you, this may have to do with relationships. That's what I feel with this Libra, ninth house, and this conjunction card. Okay. Chiron. These are deep, for some of you, deep wounds when it comes to relationships or contracts that are being healed with this ninth house energy. That is kind of your energy, Sag. Philosophy, spirituality, knowledge, wisdom, right? This is about the scales balancing for you. This is deep soul level wounds being healed at this time. And again, just like I heard, this glorious unveiling of spirit. It feels like a lot is coming together for you right now, Sag. And when I say that, I mean like these transits and these alignments are working in your favor. It feels like, I feel like you're in a period of transmutation and integration, but ultimately this feels like a big ascension for you on your journey. So with that, let's grab a theme. Diplomatic, harmony, balance. We have core wounds, vulnerability, and potential through pain. Right on top of the Fool's embrace, right? So Sag, you are the sage of the zodiac, right? You're taking your hardships, you're taking your struggles, you're taking your pain and your wounds, and you're realizing like, yo, this is power, this is raw energy, right? And through transmuting that and this deep healing that you've been doing, this deep work that you've been doing, you're coming into a higher state of consciousness and a higher state of awareness. And it feels very much like hermit energy. It's like, what are we going to do with that light? What are we going to do with all of our experiences? It feels like you're stepping into purpose in a sense, Sagittarius, or a new sense of purpose, or a new level of purpose, or a new chapter of purpose here. You may be seeing 111 or 1111. With these twos out here as well, you may be seeing twos, 222, 22, 10s, 1010. Maybe even 555. Okay, so what's the theme of Sag's message? Please, Spirit. They want, okay. I was going to say they want more than one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we have the Chariot on the bottom. We're going to get into this first because this is the double major deck here. So it's the suit cards and the major arcana, and there's like two versions of every card. The Chariot on the bottom, which is it's victory, right? To put it very simply, it's kind of like this alignment with divine will. In this version, though, there's that Leo energy again with the Lion here. Some of you have Leo in your chart heavy, or you're dealing with a Leo to some degree here. That's not what's important, though. The Lion is laying down and taking a nap, okay? So it feels like a bit of a pause energy. And what I feel from this, what Spirit's like, yo, we're moving toward this victory, but let's take a break real quick. All right, it's a pause. It's a pause. And I think why that is, just judging by the energies that came out in the theme of your message today, we have the Moon, the Queen of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot here, but I feel like this Moon in the Wheel of Fortune energy is the energy of the fog clearing, of, again, this authenticity coming out, this new version of yourself kind of coming online, these illusions or delusions or karmic situations or cycles that we were stuck in. It's like we're clearing, we're seeing the truth, we're seeing things as they truly are, and these things take time. So with the Queen of Swords here, this is about a time of self-reflection and integration. Just like we said with this conjunction card here, it's about coming into union and really rooting down into the knowledge gained in this clarity that we're gaining at this time as we transmute these energies. So what I feel like, simply put, is there's a lot of realizations right now for the Sagittarius family on your journey. It's like, wow, I've been through this because of this. I was holding this back, and that's why this came into my life. I was, it's realizations about yourself, your soul, your journey, and what has filled your reality up until this point. So I do really feel like you're releasing a lot. I feel like you're Some of you have already done this. You've taken that sort of clarity and you've cut cords and you've cut yourself free. But some of you are just now kind of coming into these realizations, and it's like, it's a lot. You're getting ready to take that sort of clarity and be like, okay, this needs clearing. This needs clearing. This is my truth. This is where I'm going. And it really does feel like a huge expansion for Sag, and the wheel really turning in your favor. This feels like alignment with destiny. This moon in the Wheel of Fortune feels like fated cycles, fated relationships, fated contracts, maybe even a period of moving through the darkness, a period of the darkness being illuminated. But that's where I feel this Queen of Swords. It's like, okay, now we have this clarity. Now we're seeing things clear. We're hearing things clear. We have this newfound connection with ourself and with spirit. Let's go, right? So we're going to jump into your energy. Shadow work. Okay. We're going to jump into your energy. Okay, Spirit. Thank you. And then we'll go from there. For some of you, this was definitely romantic relationships. That is, and it's no surprise with us just moving through Libra season and having these eclipses with Libra, with the South Node, with, you know, Lilith, Chiron being in Aries. You guys, this is soul core wounds and, you know, disempowerment, and it's definitely kind of all pointing to relationship energies, and it feels like you're kind of coming out of that for sure. So this definitely feels in alignment with the planetary transits as well. 8 of Pentacles, you've been hard at work. You've been doing that work. You've been focused. You've probably been in your zone. What is it that you're building though, for real, Sag? What is it that you're building for real? Spirit is asking. So in this, for those of you that this is not relationship specifically, I feel like it's more than that. Situations, jobs, career paths that were not in alignment, emotional patterns and thought patterns that are not in alignment. It almost feels like you're realizing, like, why do I think like that? Or why do I still feel like that? It's almost, I'm feeling Hanged Man vibes, where there's this new perspective that is being and that has been gained, and it really feels like this deeper connection with your self, with your truth, with your true emotions, and that is kind of causing you to pull your energy from a lot right now. A lot out here, you guys, in your current energy. We have 4 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, all in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords. So there's like betrayals here, there's endings, there are losses, you know. Through all of this, though, what I see is my Sages, 8 of Pence with the King of Cups. It's like, you're focused. I think you know what time it is, Sag. I'm hearing it's about time, so I feel like that's coming. It's almost like coming from your guides and from your higher self, where it's like, okay, it's about time. We're seeing these things clearly. We're finally realizing what is what. And 6 of Pentacles, we're no longer letting situations, relationships, people that are breadcrumbing us or just pulling our energy or taking from us, or jobs that are not fulfilling, that are not giving us what we're worth, or whatever it may be. Right, this is where you're really taking stock on things, Sagittarius, and you're refocusing your energy, and it looks like you're putting it toward yourself, toward your destiny, toward your career, toward your purpose, or toward whatever it may be that you're building. With the King of Cups, my babies, this is y'all in the midst of the storm, keeping your cool. This is the epitome of emotional intelligence right here, Sagittarius. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So it really feels like your hard work, your focus, your perseverance is going to pay off in a big way. For some of you, there was blockages in relationships and situations and careers or whatever it may have been that were keeping you from aligning with what is truly for you. And I feel Spirit saying, like, okay, we've taken what we've needed from there. Let's shed what we don't really need. Let's integrate, the important stuff. Let's take those diamonds from the rough and let's move on. So what energies are crossing Sag right now? Nine of Wands, wanting to kind of hop out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys, this is a huge spiritual level up for you, Sag. We have Queen of Wands, a King of Swords out here with the Page of Wands. And what I see, that you're moving from this energy of the Page to the Queen. What I feel from that and what that means is you're going from this energy of being a beginner or being in this learning phase, in this new phase, to this place of embodiment. And with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands in your crossing energies, this is about, and it's kind of like what's helping us, what's hindering us. This is you unapologetically embodying your truth, rooting down into the wisdom and spiritual growth that you have acquired along your journey, putting the tools that you've gained and acquired into motion and really rolling with that. This is about getting laser focused, bottom of the deck, on the Nine of Cups. What's truly fulfilling for me, or what is sparkling, what is lighting up? And you can picture this, to paint a picture, it's like looking at a spider web and seeing like dewdrops on it, and the light hits it a certain way and you have these little sparkles on the web. This is kind of like, what's the brightest star in your sky right now? No, that's not it. It's really like, what is pulling me in right now? What is catching my attention? What is calling me forth? What is here right now that is a sparkle? What is here that is like, that feels important, that feels like it's going to add some type of beauty or value to myself, to my journey, to my destiny, to my learning, right? The Queen of Wands is going to unapologetically follow that guidance and trust it. It's an energy, some say that it's a bit of a reckless energy, but these sunflowers are always, in the card of the Queen of Wands, they're always facing the sun, they're always facing the light. In this card, they're facing the Queen of Wands. And so there's those sparkles again. It's like, I'm not going to overthink shit. I'm not going to overanalyze right now. I'm not going to care what anybody thinks. I am going to connect with what is for me. I'm going to go toward that light. Okay? Where's this energy stemming from for Sagittarius? Some of you are being called to like create something and you're afraid of judgment, or to take a certain action, or to do something, and you're being guided to do it, but it's like the divine is asking you to have no fear and to go with what you know, to go with what you feel intuitively right now. Okay? The Sun. All of the energies that are playing out in your reality right now. Wow. Sag, are bringing you into a place of fulfillment and empowerment. I'm hearing you've learned your lessons. You no longer have to be or put yourself in situations where there is restriction, where you feel like you're being controlled or your destiny is being controlled, where you feel like it's this constant fight to get through, whether it's each day or to get through the conversation or to get whatever it may be, right? Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Sun. I almost feel like there's an element of like Saturn coming through in your reading, or even Pluto in Capricorn. Maybe this is that energy where it's like that transit taught you so much and broke down a lot of structures, helped you to see the truth. And it's almost this energy of like freeing you releasing you to move toward what's fulfilling and what completes you, releasing you into this energy where you know who you are and you know your worth, and you're standing in that unapologetically, where you're ready to receive your, Queen of Pentacles, my 10 of Cups. This is my abundance, and this is, the 10 of Cups could be that family with the home and the white picket fence and et cetera, or this could be it's what you're being called to create on a soul level right now. It's this energy of you waking up and you feel complete within, but your external world is also reflecting that back to you. So I feel like you're kind of coming out of a dark time, and for some of you, I really feel like you've been through the darkness for a very long time, and now is your time to get what's yours. This is like blessings coming in, hard work paying off. This is illumination and enlightenment as well. This is authenticity. This is creation. So there's a lot here, Sag. Let's see what we have incoming for you, because I feel like I could go off on this 10 of Cups and this Sun. Like, I feel like you deserve it in a big way. Feel like you've been through every situation that has shown you what not to do. I feel like you've learned, right? And you've made it through the mud, I guess, to say the least. Your frequency has shifted in a big way, Sag, and your reality is about to reflect that. So what is incoming for my sages? For a lot of you, relationships coming in that are reflecting your growth. If this is not romantic relationships, maybe you're coming into union with like soul family. This is also feeling on an intuitive level, on an energetic level, like opportunities, okay? That, or ideas, conversations. Death, 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords and the Lovers. Ace of Swords and the Lovers falling right on this 5 of Swords out here, which together is the 6 of Swords. It's like the worst of the storm is over. We're taking this new clarity and this new vibration and this new frequency and attracting to us what is for us. Death, 6 of Wands here. You have overcome this. Okay, this is part of the stemming energies, where it's like this constant battle or this constant fight or this competition or chaos or turbulence. This is like, not only have you transformed and transmuted that, but now you're standing tall. You're being recognized for all you've been through, and you're shining that light. Okay, here's how I made it through the fight. Or people in your world are like, yo, you've really come so far here. Justice as I split. Feels like a lot of karmic contracts have been cleared for you here, Sagittarius. And with that, there are new opportunities incoming for you as you close off this year and moving forward with this sense of clarity, this illumination, this enlightenment, this union within yourself. I don't even feel for a lot of sages that this lover's energy necessarily has anything to do. For some of you it does. I see somebody new coming in. As I look at the bottom, we have this opportunity. But for others, it's like all of the shit you've been through has brought you into union within yourself. As above, so below, as within, so without. So of course it's going to reflect externally, but this feels very much like empowerment and awakening. Okay. So maybe some of you are even telling your story. Or again, I see this energy of the spotlight maybe being on you. Maybe some of you are writing a book. Some of you are speaking your truth. And it feels like people are really admiring you for that. Wow. This energy is bringing you into a space of abundance. Again, I feel like it's because you know your self-worth, Sagittarius. I feel like you've learned to really let go. I feel like in the past you were really holding on to things in fear of not getting something better to replace it because of lack of self-worth or some type of shadow energies or fear. This is in relationships, but this is also financially as well. I feel like you're moving into a chapter of financial abundance, wealth. I see this flow of energy coming to you, Sag, that is beautiful. It's going to fill your world up. So what is the advice here for Sag? Ace of Cups. So we have Judgment, Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, and Spirit saying that's a message in and of itself. Ace of Cups to the Four of Swords, strength. So your advice is really to release. Lord knows, Sagittarius, that you have been through the mud. This is really about you working hard to forgive. This is about you giving people an easy pass through your mental space, regardless of what you've been through. Forgiveness, releasing judgment on others, releasing judgment on yourself. This has been a major part, a very important part of your spiritual journey. I feel like this last chapter here, these situations, these relationships, and it's truly giving thanks for all of the trials, the tribulations, the betrayals, the losses, the endings, because it has brought you into the space that you're in now. You're connected, you're awakened, you're powerful, you're realizing your power and your worth here, Sagittarius. Your gifts are feeling like they're on full tilt, and with the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, this is about you continuing to take care of yourself, to rest, to stay in your meditation practice, to be still and know, to cultivate a calm inner space right now, because the divine's coming through with guidance, with downloads, with ideas. Again, those sparks are lighting up on the web, and now is the time. So again, you're very much between worlds. I don't necessarily feel like Spirit's saying go. It's kind of like, hey, take care of yourself, and be open. When you feel it, you're gonna know to go. You're going to, and it's about following that white rabbit, so to speak here. Four of Swords, get out in nature. These downloads are coming through. For some of you, it's the understanding on the Three of Swords. Why did this happen to me? Why did this pain have to happen? This is about you rooting this understanding into your body, into your physical. And also, for some of you, you have, yes, I'm getting 3 specific guides that are coming through. We're going to grab an angel card as well, that are coming through, giving you downloads right now, okay? I'm feeling a heavy angelic presence. Fool on the bottom, Magician, okay? You're entering a new chapter, and you have everything you need to create. You are the master alchemist. You are the magician coming through here, Sagittarius. Get your mental space aligned with what it is you want to create, and stand in your power unapologetically. You're attracting to you exactly what your soul wants on a deep level and needs right now, family. Let's grab some oracle cards, and like I said, I do want to grab an angel card. Sag, I knew this was going to be a big message today. I know it's a long one, so if you're still here, thanks for being in this space. Hope you're able to take something from this. And honestly, I hope this message resonates with you, because this is huge. We need this in the collective. This is real work. This is real soul work. So you should be proud of yourself as well, fam. It's a message for Sag. Authentic self. Sheesh. Thank you, Spirit. Be yourself. Everyone else has already taken uniqueness, individuality. Arrogance, not seeing flaws, hinders growth. No limits to learn and improve. Humility, awareness, growth. Authentic self and arrogance as well. This is not about pride or being prideful. This is just about being humble and unapologetically letting you be you. Letting that light shine. The world needs it, Sag. It says detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance here. Relaxation, facing reality. That's that 4 of Swords in your advice. It's like, take care of yourself, rest, take a nap if you need it, but now is not the time to be, running off into escapism. The eye sees what the mind is prepared to know. Unmasking the truth, this glorious unveiling of spirit. And that's what it felt like too, where you went through this darkness and all of these hardships, not because you were being punished or anything, and not because you can't trust your intuition. This was needed for where you're going and what you're doing and what you're creating, Sagittarius, and you've taken that. So again, releasing and freeing yourself from that. Okay, that was the shadow work. We're going to look at messages of the cosmos. Make time to play, my babies. Have fun. Be free. Be free. Be free. You are free, family. Root into that. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Gang. Gang. What in the... Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. You hear me? Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Messages of the mind. Spirit, what's the message for Sag here? Sheesh. Celebrate, bravery, keep going. It may feel as though you've been on a path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress toward your dreams. Nah, Sag, you know you are. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Bravery. That was the keep going card. Climbing that stairway to heaven. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you'll feel so much lighter when you do. And celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment. No matter how big or small, do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Okay, let's grab an angel card, and I will show this card to the camera because these are from the Notoria deck here, and these have the sigils and the correspondences and everything on the cards. For those of you that feel guided to work with the angel that comes through, you're going to know it intuitively because you resonated with the message of 3 specific guides. You'll be able to pause it or whatever and whip up the sigil, draw the sigil, draw the sigil, or connect with it, whether it's on your screen or you're creating it yourself. So feel free to do that. Clear your energy, Sagittarius. whether it's through some type of like sound healing or breath work or meditation. Actually, I have a ground and clear your energy meditation from back in the day when I first started the channel on my Know Thyself playlist. Feel free to connect with that. There's tons of clearing meditations on YouTube as well if that one doesn't resonate with you. I will link it down in the comments and the description box for those of you that want to connect with that. Maybe even like frankincense or sage or copal or something to cleanse your space. Some of you work in a toxic environment or just an environment where there's a lot of energy that you pick up or take home with you or take in. So maybe even like a salt bath at this time. Take care of your energy, okay, Sag? I think regardless of how that resonates, whether it does or doesn't, take care of your energy. Cleanse your space, cleanse your energy right now, family. My beautiful divine angels. Who wants to come through for Sag? Wow, I'm having a deja vu right now. Archangel Gabriel is coming through very heavily. Okay, who wants to come through for Sag? What's the message for Sag, please, Spirit, angels? We're going to grab 3. I was only planning on grabbing 1. I don't want to take up too much of your time. My nose is itching now. Spirit's with you, Sag, in a big way. In a big way. Wow, I'm having another deja vu. Whoa. Wow, you got 696 out here in the cards. You may be seeing 9s and 6s. Alright. Habuhia. 6 of Swords energy. Mars, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to show you this card. Feel free to Google it as well, and I'll kind of like show it sideways so you can see the name. There is the sigil in the top corner if you feel like drawing that or connecting with that. Damn, I hope it's focusing. Habuhia, 6 of Swords energy. 9 of Wands energy with Iahel. IAHHEL. There's the sigil. I'm hearing the Cosmic Weaver. And then 6 of Pentacles as well. 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Very much correlating with this message as well. Number 41. Uranus, Libra energy. We have Venus, Aquarius energy. Hahahel. There's the sigil. For those of you that aren't familiar with sigils, these are symbols that connect to these energies. So drawing them, meditating on them, things of that nature. For those of you that don't know and feel guided to, Google it. Look up sigils, do some research, maybe connect with sigils on your own for whatever angel you may be guided to intuitively. But these are the 3 that wanted to come through. And, you know, I really feel... I'm going to, in the Facebook group and maybe on the community tab, I'm going to post these angels, okay, with their description for anybody that wants to connect. Yeah, okay, thank you, Spirit. And we're going to grab one last card from the Threads of Fate just to close it off. I'm not going to read this because I feel I've taken up too much of your time today. Sagittarius, again, thank you for being here if you're still here. I'm going to show you this card though and connect with this intuitively. See what comes through. This is your closing message, Sagittarius. What is it, please, Spirit? On the bottom of the deck here, we have share wisdom. There are some divine spirits, sages, connecting to this message, you guys, with very, very powerful energies, very powerful spirits, and very powerful guides. You got the Creator. And I do believe you had the Magician energy out here as well. You are being called to create, maybe share your story, maybe share your wisdom. Very much Ace of Wands energy here. You are in a very powerful position and time right now, Sagittarius. I'm geeked to see what you're going to create. If you feel guided to, drop it down below. Make sure as well you slap that thumbs up and share this with the other sages or with anybody who you think needs to hear it. And again, if you have some prominent Leo in your chart or you feel guided to watch that reading, definitely check that out. It feels like they go together in a sense. And I just think, aside from that, this is the collective ascension, family. We did it. We made it. Time to celebrate Pluto moving into Aquarius and then see what transformation, endings, and new beginnings that brings for Aquarius. For who? For we the people, family. Sag, I love you all and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. Thank you for your continued love and support. Hope you have a blessed rest of your day. I hope to see you beautiful beings on the next reading.